Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. This is episode 64. We are the Cookery Shuffle guys. I am Joe.
I am Dave.
I am Tyler.
And welcome back, everyone. Really quick before we get started here, make sure you click that subscribe button on the YouTube channel because most of our viewers are not subscribed. So to those of you who aren't, eat my dick.
Hey, if you're not subscribed, subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
It's free.
That's all it is. And Dave, what else can they do when they subscribe?
You don't have to eat Joe's dick if you subscribe. If you don't subscribe, but we'd like you to. And make sure you ring that bell.
Ring the bell.
And now, should they click like some notifications, no notifications, or should they set it to
all notifications? Get them all.
Because if you don't click the bell, it might not show up in your feed.
Mm-hmm. And we want it to show up. We want to be in your feed on YouTube.
Yeah. Because anyways, when we get to 50 subscribers, we got big things.
We got big plans.
We got shit lined up, ready to go. Giveaways. Yeah. We're giving away a PlayStation 5. I'm just gonna leak that right now.
You're leaking that already? Okay.
Yeah.
Cookery Shuffle
that's
song.
That's the smallest giveaway that we have.
Right.
Cookery Shuffle song coming out.
Yep, we have a song coming out. With that being said, if we do get to 50 subscribers, we will need someone to give us a PS5 to give away.
Yes, yeah. If you're willing to donate a PS5, reach out to one of the three of us.
And hey, if you donate the PS5, you might win it back in the giveaway. So
you might. There's a chance. There is a chance. Yeah. Chances are pretty high because there's only 50 of you that would be entering at the max. So,
so I'll start off. I've had a week. I've had two dramatic spills in this last week.
Like falls or like you've spilled something?
I got spilled things.
I didn't know where that was going, honestly.
The first thing that I spilled, I don't know how I spilled it. It was sitting on that dresser back there. Mm-hmm. It was a to-go container from Garden View that had chicken fingers in it.
Yeah,
so it had that big tub of barbecue sauce.
Oh yeah.
Wait a second. Didn't you end last week's episode with ordering these chicken fingers? Mm-hmm. So this literally happened right after we recorded.
Yeah. Yeah, it was later that night. I was done eating the chicken fingers, so this was leftover sauces.
Oh.
Right? I don't know how I spilled it, but I knocked it, and the barbecue sauce and blue cheese went everywhere.
Oh.
And I didn't even think there was that much to go everywhere, but it was there. It was all over the place.
Mm.
So I half-assed cleaned that up, and then I think it was 2 days ago. I'm sitting in bed, having a bowl of cereal, right?
Worst place to eat cereal.
Yeah. It is the worst place to eat cereal, but I do it all the time. And
so do I.
I come up, I set my bowl on the table, and then get in bed, responsible.
Yeah, very, very smart.
I'm not getting on the bed with bowl in hand.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm on the bed. I reach over. I must have poured a little heavy because I wasn't ready for the weight. I pick it up by my fingers, which is what you pick stuff up by. I pick it up, I bring it over to me, and it just tips over.
Oh.
Got to be fucking
on you or on the bed?
Both. Like it was on my bed, it was on me, it was on my floor, it was on the side of my bed. It fell on stuff that I had next to my bed. So, I spent the night, like the rest of the hour cleaning that up.
Yeah.
Did
you get to enjoy any of the cereal?
Oh, I ate from what was left in the bowl, which was most of the cereal, most of the milk just spilled.
Okay.
And it was blueberry frosted mini wheats, by the way. Wegmans brand.
Yeah.
I'm not buying name brand
cereal.
So yeah, I ate the cereal and then I cleaned up.
Oh, so you let the milk set for a little bit.
Which was not a good idea.
Yeah, no.
Probably soak it into your bed.
Well, so I got the sheet off. I got the sheet and the blanket off, put that on my floor, then ate, and then I was like, oh, this seeped through the sheet after I was done eating. So my bed was wet.
Mm-hmm.
And
you have carpeted floors, right?
I do have carpeted floors.
Yeah.
That was just like a little pat, and that was the cleanup for the floor. I wasn't about to scrub. I'm moving out of here in a couple months. I'm not trying to keep this place in tip-top shape. So
yeah, pocket.
So for the rest of the night, I ended up sleeping perpendicular on my bed at the end of my bed because the part where I sleep was all covered in milk. Didn't put a sheet on my bed that night. Didn't sleep with a blanket that night. I just air conditioner.
You were just.
Yeah, I had my heater on and I put on Katie's. I got Katie like this blanket hoodie.
Yeah.
I put that on to sleep in, and it was the worst night's sleep that I've had in the last 3 months. So,
Jesus Christ.
I I think it was either soup or cereal, one of the two. I want to say it was soup because I had usually if I have cereal, I don't have something to drink with it, but soup I'll have something to drink, and I know I had a drink with me. So I put the drink on like the nightstand next to me. My nightstand had a lot of shit on there, so I was like, okay, and that was the only place I could put it. Like that was like, if I put it on my desk, I can't really sit down and then get it. Like I'm not. It's too far away for me to like reach over and grab it. So I was like, I'll set it on my bed, the soup. So I put the glass on my nightstand, and I put the soup on my bed, and I was like, I put it at the top of my bed. I went to the end of my bed, got on, stayed as close to the wall as possible. I go to pick it up, and I put my knee closer to the thing. It just goes like, here it is. It just slightly leans over, and I go,
teeters.
I let just a little drip. It wasn't. I don't know if it was probably not as bad as yours because I kind of I was going to pick it up anyways.
Yeah.
No.
But I was like,
yeah, and like when I make cereal, I put like maybe half the box of cereal in a bowl.
Yeah.
And then maybe half a gallon of milk. And I get like a big Tupper, like a mixing bowl.
Yeah, you get a bowl.
Yeah, if I'm having cereal, I'm having the cereal. Like I'm having all of it. So I spoiled a lot. Dave, I have a question for you. I don't know if you said this, but why didn't you just put the soup also on your nightstand?
it wasn't big. It wasn't a big like nightstand, and I had a lot of shit on there. So I could only fit like one thing, and I'm not putting the glass on my bed. And now
smart.
thinking
Yeah,
about
the bowl has more surface area.
Yeah, and lower. So thinking about it, I could put it on the ground.
Yes.
But in my head now, hopefully I was thinking that I was gonna like step on it, or I was gonna get some like hair in there, like dog hair or something. So I was like, you know what? Just put it on my bed. Looks like a nice spot. I'll go to the end, close to the wall. I went to step and grab, but I shouldn't have stepped. I should have just grabbed.
Yeah, I've spilled several things in my bed over the years, but something I do when I eat cereal, I don't think I've ever spilled cereal in my bed, but consistently, because I'll be like laying like my head against the wall, just like kind of like this, eating cereal. It like how like the milk like comes to the bottom of the spoon and then it just like drips. It just like and I'm just like I got milk all over my chin, my fucking shirt. I'm like I need a bib. I legitimately need a bib to eat cereal in bed.
I do that too.
It's a problem.
I also do that with beverages. Like I will drink beverages laying down, like a cup like this. I will drink it laying down, and I never put it on my lips right. It's all like
it's always wrong.
Always one sip that's like a little off center,
and it catches the hole in the corner of your mouth,
and then you just feel like an asshole.
This is
because it doesn't just go like there. It goes all the way down your chest.
It finds the path that goes all the way down, and I end up wiping beer off my balls. And it's just
wait.
I'm like, how did you get in my pants? I don't.
Look at this. This is the biggest bowl of cereal I ever made for myself.
That's a measuring glass.
That doesn't even look like a lot. That looks like a regular bowl.
No, it's a fucking. It's like a gallon bowl, like a gallon measuring cup.
1 gallon measuring bowl.
And I literally
Remind me to send you guys a picture of the bowl that I use for cereal when I'm in the mood for it. It's
I'm in the mood for it.
It's absurd. Were you guys bedwetters as a child?
Yep.
Yeah, probably.
Like how late into your childhood?
Into your growing up years?
Yeah.
Bedwetters personally or bedwetters because I spilled stuff?
Pissing your pants in bed, Dave.
Hey, just checking. Because bedwetters spilling stuff yesterday.
Yesterday.
No, I didn't spill anything. I don't know.
No, like how often? Like how far into your childhood?
I'm pretty sure I fell asleep drunk one night in college and pissed my bed.
Well, that's. I mean,
I shit on Tyler's floor and pissed my pants in the same night too. So.
I'm talking like you're just a kid and you wake up covered in pee. Your sheets are ruined. How far into your childhood did you? Because mine is longer than both yours.
I don't know. I think I'd be willing to give you a challenge there.
Okay.
Mine was like excessively long, like well into my should not be peeing the bed age.
I can distinctly remember I was peeing the bed well into 13 years old.
I got to be right there with you at
I
least.
had a thing. I ended up taking medicine for it. I would wear the diapers for young children or for old children.
Yeah.
They were like boxer diapers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had those. Yeah.
I had those, and I remember one time I was sleeping over at my grandpa's house, who my grandma also lived there.
Mm.
Good
for her.
So I was changing one day in my grandparents' room, and my grandpa walks in as I'm pulling these up, and he's like, "What are you still wearing diapers?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I was like, 8, 9, whatever. But it would always fuck me when I was sleeping over at a friend's house. Because nobody knew this about me. This
is the first time I've ever actually said anything about it to anybody besides my immediate family.
Yeah, so I would have to bring these child diapers to my friend's house and sneak them on, and then hope that I didn't move in a way that they could hear it.
Because they were not quiet.
Yeah.
They are not a subtle garment to wear.
Yeah. And there were times after I stopped wearing those where I pissed myself at a friend's house.
Oh.
And I had to hide it. I got clever. And so yeah.
I don't think I was.
Dave definitely stopped before I did. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, I don't think. But it's such a weird thing. It's like, why did we? Well, you just said you had something. You had to take medicine for it. But like,
I couldn't wake up. I was such a heavy sleeper.
Was it just because we didn't feel like going to pee at night before we went to bed? And
it didn't make a difference. I could go pee right before I went to bed. I'm waking up. And I got a wet bed.
I
got a situation here.
You wake up, you're like, "Ma, pee myself."
No, it was just I knew that I was way too old for it to still be happening, and I would I would actually get like upset, like very emotional whenever it happened, because I was like, I'm getting old here, and this is still happening.
Yeah, so I was at a friend's house one time, and whenever I pissed the bed, I would always wake up super early at 5 in the morning, and I'd wake up and I feel it, and I was at my friend's house. I woke up, I feel this, and I'm like, oh no. How do I explain this? So what I did was we were on the floor. There was like 4 of us there. We were on the floor. I was in the middle, of course. So I got up. I went into their kitchen, got a bottle of water, got back where I was, opened a bottle of water, and dumped it all over myself. and then I was like, oh, I spilled this bottle of water. And that was my.
How do you explain the urine smell?
They're kids. You don't know none of
the water dilutes it, so you can't.
That is true. That is very true. The water does dilute it.
And if I was just like, I spilled some water. First of all, I don't have a bottle of water next to me. There's no empty bottle, so I had to get an empty bottle of water. So yeah, that's I think that's the worst.
I used to have to pack those, pull-ups. Let's call them pull-ups. They were not diapers.
What were they called?
I think they were called pull-ups.
They were called. Pull-ups is the brand.
No, mine weren't pull-ups though.
Oh right, you got probably like the Wegmans brand.
Anyway,
but I have to pack them. So when I was in Boy Scouts, I would go to a week-long summer camp, and I would have to pack those. And I had those really fancy Ziploc bags that were gigantic, and you could suction or vacuum the air out of them.
Sure.
So I would throw one of those into every single week. I had the 7 bags, 7 days, and one of those in every single bag. And so it was very, subtle. You couldn't tell. It was just blue bag, blue pull-ups. They blended very well.
Sure.
But I would have to, in a fucking tent at Boy Scout camp, put one of these motherfuckers on, because God forbid it rained that night. I guarantee rain comes down, I'm peeing the bed. 100% guarantee. I can promise you that. That night, I think I told the story that night that I rolled out of the tent because my bed got caught in the floorboards. I rolled out of the tent in the middle of the night, woke up, it was pouring rain out. To this day, I'm not 100% confident that I was just wet from the rain. I'm pretty sure there was something else.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
There was the one time I don't know where we went. I think it was maybe Maine or something like that. But I had to pee so bad. I was in the back of the truck. I had to pee so bad. We were almost there. So I'm just sitting there. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. I can do this. We get out, and I just start peeing my pants. But while walking,
we were there.
And I literally the bathroom. I was like, "Where's the bathroom?" And we're over there, and by the time I got to the bathroom, I looked down. My basketball shorts just soaked. Walked back to the. I don't know if I Joe. I don't know if you were there or if I just went by myself. Okay, well,
this doesn't ring a bell in my mind, so I must not have been there.
Well, so I got there and I was like, well, just walk back to the fucking change of clothes. So I just got to change of clothes and walk back. No questions asked by anybody. I think I was very discreet about what I was doing.
Mm-hmm. It's the storing of the dirty clothes that's the problem. You got to get like an old like Tops or like a Wegman, like a grocery bag. A plastic grocery bag and just and then just tie that bitch tight, airtight, and you shove that in the bottom of whatever you've got.
That's what I do with my shit pants.
Always go through your bag, so they're gonna find it, right?
Exactly.
With my shit pants, Tyler gave me a bag. He was like, "Here, put your clothes in." I was like I was about to rip that back. How tight I was.
I was an expert, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, I definitely.
My mom could probably tell like the exact age that I was when I finally didn't have to worry about it anymore.
Watch. We asked her. She's like, about 20.
No, it was definitely it stopped before high school. I know that for a fact, but I couldn't tell you if it stopped before the 8th grade. I could not confidently tell you that. And to this day, I am embarrassed 100% by it.
I have no shame about anything anymore. So
well, that's good for you. I'm embarrassed by the littlest of things. So
well, it's a good thing you just told about it on this podcast.
Yeah, well, I have to. The first step to getting over it is admitting that I had a problem as a kid.
That's a good point.
Did I tell you? I had many problems when I was a kid. I still have problems. Did I tell you the situation or how it went after I got home from shitting on your floor?
I think you did, but I mean, this is always a good story.
So either way, after I went back to sleep on your couch, whatever, woke up, drove home, I think I was still just kind of hungover a little bit. But I get home.
Hungover from not that many drinks, let's be honest. I mean, it was three mixed drinks and maybe 3 shots?
It was 5. It was 5 shots.
5 shots?
I know 100% it was 5 shots.
And then how many mixed drinks?
3.
Oh, okay. So this is...
I mean, 5 shots might fuck anybody up.
Okay, so this is more than I thought it was. Okay.
I know that for a fact. And for some reason, I wasn't even thinking about it because I was like, I'm getting free shots. You can't turn down free shots, okay? I'd shit my pants for 5 shots. Free shots again, honestly. Wow. I wouldn't shit on your floor again. But I'd shit my pants for 5 free shots.
If somebody's like, hey, Dave, I'm going to give you 5 shots, but you're going to shit your pants tonight, you'd be like, all right, I mean, are they free?
Yeah, hey, Dave, next time we go out, I'll buy you 5 shots if you shit your pants at the restaurant.
Yeah.
How about at my house outside, you have to shit your pants.
All right. No, probably not. Because if I know I'm doing it, then I know it's not going to happen.
It's better if it's a solid shit. It's a much better experience, I imagine.
Yeah, I really feel bad for you, man.
It was so liquidy. But I wish I was there to see it.
I was halfway through cleaning it up before I realized that it was your shit.
Yeah. But anyways, so I get home. I have the bag of clothes in my hand, and I'm like, I put it by the garbage can.
Oh, you did tell this story on the podcast.
I did. Yeah, so I put it by the garbage can. I go in. As soon as I come back downstairs with the load of laundry that I'm going to do so I can mix it in there.
Yeah.
And as I'm doing the laundry...
Which is a bold strategy with shit pans.
Hey, it's all just
I'll
getting
start it
clean.
with the rest of my laundry.
It's all getting clean. So I put the load of laundry in, and then Dad comes out of the garage, and I'm like, oh,
yep.
How's the night? Yeah, it's good. It's good. And then as soon as he walks up the stairs, I quickly go to get the bag.
Yeah, the timing had to be perfect.
Yeah, unless because he could have came to the window and then see me go to the garbage cans, and be like, "Why? What was that bag you just grabbed?" Yeah, I still don't think they know that I shit my pants.
Can we tell them the next time, like, I see your parents? I think I saw your mom at Wegmans yesterday, by the way. Beside the point. Are you okay with them knowing? Can we tell them?
I don't know why it's a bad. I mean, mom just might think you have a drinking problem, but
she probably does. Dude, I asked her to buy me these, right? Because I only had 2 left. So last Sunday, I had the 12-pack, and I came home with 2 from Brockport. So, by the way, did not throw up. All right?
Congratulations.
Wow.
So, I didn't have all 10, though. I had 8 of them. Because I gave 2 away.
Oh. You got to sell those. $1 a can.
Well, the dude was like, "What's your Venmo?" And I was like, "Whatever. Don't worry about it." So, either way, I had 2 left. And on Saturday, I was... Saturday or Sunday, I was like, "Hey, are you out right now?" "Yeah." "Could you go to the store and get these?" And she was like, "Are you going somewhere tomorrow?" Yeah, this was Saturday. And she's like, "Are you going somewhere tomorrow?" I go, "No, I only have 2 left.
Just want some.
I just want some." She was like, "Do you need them all the time?" And I go, "Ma, I just ran out. I have 2 left. I just wanted, another 12-pack."
You never know when you're gonna need them.
Exactly. It's always good. Like when I go grocery shopping, I like generally pick up a 12-pack of something. Just like you got them on hand in case something comes up. Someone's like, "Hey, we're going out tonight." Pre-game's at your house. I go, "Oh shit! Well, I guess I'm ready with 12 White Claws."
Whenever I go to Wegmans, I'll just go to the pick your 6 thing. You pick your own 6. I've done that 2 times in a day before.
It's like buying pop for me. I just throw any canned alcohol into the cart as well. I'm just like, I'm this is the adult pop. So
shout out to Bold Rock because this stuff goes down so smooth.
Hey, shout out to Sweet Baby Jesus chocolate peanut butter porter.
Sweet Baby Jesus chocolate
while
peanut butter.
Doing shout outs to alcohol. Shout out to Jack Daniel's Tennessee Apple because goddamn, this is delicious.
Yeah, if you want
to shout out to James E. Pepper, 1776 bourbon, 100 proof. This is the shit.
Nice. If we have a moment, I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
I do have a moment.
I was thinking about this because I did go grocery shopping today, and now that I think about it, I forgot to buy alcohol. But that's not the important thing. I did not get soup. No.
Oh, okay.
I got plenty of other food though. I bought I have one of those Glade plugins things that just kind of spurts out shit every now and again.
For sure, hate those.
And they have multiple different scents. I want to know if you guys know, because I genuinely don't. How do scratch and sniff Snickers? What?
Snickers.
Scratch and sniff stickers work? Because I don't have the box right next to me, but on the thing they have the sticker so you know exactly how it smells. So naturally, I scratch on it, But I was like, I don't know.
There's science behind it.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna take a guess and say that it's something to do with the friction of you scratching it makes the scent.
Right, but how do they just put the scent in there that it doesn't go away?
Probably underneath a thin layer of whatever you scrape off. Let's look it up.
Yeah, let's look it up. I would say, obviously I was going to say it's something with just a scratching.
Yeah, I genuinely, while I was, getting ready for the podcast, I, thought about that, and I go, how the fuck do these stickers work? I've been scratching and sniffing for fucking 24 years, and I don't fucking know.
The basic idea behind scratch and sniff stickers is to take the aroma generating chemical and encapsulate it in gelatin or plastic spheres that are incredibly small, on the order of a few microns in diameter. When you scratch the sticker, you rupture some of these spheres and release the smell.
Wow, Tyler, you basically were spot on.
I thought it was a layer. It's spheres,
It's spheres. So really if I had a microscope up to this sticker, I'd be able to see little individual bubbles of scent.
I mean, they said they're incredibly small, so I don't know how.
No, microscopic. Yeah.
I have 2 pencils that are cherry and grape.
Wait. Are the pencils scratch and sniff, or are they just scented?
No, they're just scented pencils. And
how does that work?
That's just. I mean, that's.
I don't know. It's a
Think
fucking
about
pencil.
think
They
about
probably
like a-
just soak a pencil,
Yeah,
and
think
the
about
wood just soaks it
think
up.
about a what the fuck is that thing called? A candle. Think about a candle, just pencil.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I don't know.
Just
guess.
pencil, you know.
I was just like, I was scratching it, you know, and I was just like, wow, like scratch and sniff, genius. But like, didn't know.
The more you know.
The more you know.
What's the most absurd thing in your room right now?
You mean besides a $200 lightsaber?
Besides,
I mean, that could be it.
two
I would
monitors.
say that's probably it. Yeah.
a PC, a ring light.
I have a tennis. That's not absurd. I have a tennis racket, but
All right, hold on. Let's try and think about this. So let's see who could win this. Maybe Joe. Do you think yours is the lightsaber?
I'm looking around. Like it's gotta be right.
Like it
I
could be
have
like
a bottle
it
of
could be like
wine
the
in my
weirdest.
room.
It could be like the weirdest thing. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be like the most expensive or.
I would say, if I'm looking,
Oh, I know what
around,
mine is.
I would say a bowling pin.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. So I'm gonna have to take the camera off the. Let me just. I've got this fucking dad's old suitcase that's literally from the fucking 1920s.
Okay.
That's got to be the most absurd one.
Yeah, mine would be a
Excuse
bowling
my
pin
mess of a
because
room.
you don't often see bowling pins in people's rooms.
Yeah, you don't often see 1920 suitcases in 2021.
I mean, I guess mine would be the 400 decks of cards that I have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is strange
We
for
got some
for
pretty-
some people.
pretty weird shit. I feel like guys just always have weird shit in their rooms, whereas like girls don't.
Right.
You know, they just like have like.
I feel like most
I don't
girls they
know.
try and keep their shit,
Yeah, they just have like vibrators and dildos.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah.
That's really all they got. Yeah, I mean, I've got wrapping paper too. Like, I just throw shit in random places here.
I do have this pyramid highlighter deal.
That's a little weird.
That's a highlighter.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty interesting.
Things.
Oh, I thought okay.
Oh, I thought the pyramid was the highlighter, and I was like, that's kind of obnoxious to hold.
Yeah.
You know what? Up until the point I just pulled that out, that's what I thought it was. Too. I thought it went like this, and then I went, oh.
That's pretty annoying. That means you have to hold that with your right hand, or with your left hand, and pull out with your right hand.
And this isn't easy to hold on to highlight stuff either.
You know, it's a little ball. Balls are not easy to grasp.
This has been in my family for at least since as long as I've been alive, I think, and it probably still works.
Well, it's time for me to make that other drink. So you're gonna watch. This is now a mixology podcast.
Okay. Hey, this does not work, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way that thing is still not dry.
If it did still work, I'd be thoroughly impressed.
I can probably throw it out.
I was gonna say you could probably just
Family
toss it.
heirloom.
Well, now it's a paperweight, so like
It's a family heirloom at this point.
it is.
Hold on, I think I wrote something in my notes, possibly. Let me see if there's anything there. Because shit happens, and I feel like I don't write it down, but then...
Yeah, I definitely got some other stuff written down that I'm going to talk about as soon as I make this drink. So
I'm going in. I've been in a slight ulcerative colitis relapse, gentlemen.
Yeah,
Oh,
please
yeah.
tell us about that.
Tell us that, because I don't have anything in my notes.
So I was off of my medication for a couple weeks because some health insurance issues, had to wait for some stuff to go through and whatnot, yada yada yada. I haven't taken it, and I started shitting blood again.
Body, yada, yada. Oh, my
Yada
lord.
yada yada. Yada, yada. It's not nearly as bad as it was last time, but it's scary at this point, you know.
What is your like? First of all, we're all on the same page. Like we check, you know, like after you shit, you look right. Like you got to make sure everything's on the up and up.
I have to at this point.
I feel like
medically, you
everybody
have to.
does. I feel like everybody
Okay,
does.
so like, what does your shit look like with all that blood? How much blood is there?
Well, you know, it's weird. So when it got really bad, it was like it was just blood coming out of me, nothing else. So like the red, like the water was just red, and like it's kind of like you know the scene from Nemo where the blood's floating through the water. That's what it looked like, you know.
Oh yeah, when
Yeah.
they cut themselves, yeah.
When it's not too bad,
They
like
cut
it's been
themselves.
for the last couple weeks, you know, I take a bowel movement, and then it's really on the wipe is where you see it.
Oh, the white.
But
Okay.
but the blood makes your poop really dark.
Mm.
So it's like when you know that
I had a bloody shit before, but it wasn't because I have all sorts of colitis.
It's because it's a fucking rock coming out of
It
your
was
asshole.
because it was a literal fucking like something about not this big. It had to be about probably as big as this, like my hand wrapped around my fist, came out of my ass, and I was like literally in pain. Like my asshole just fucking opened the fuck up for this thing.
When was this?
Oh my god, this was I don't know, I had to be like 17, 18 years old.
So you don't have a picture of it?
No, I did not take a picture of it. But I wiped, and boy, was there blood on that.
I would imagine.
You want to hear
it
this
was
story?
Painful, but boy, I felt so much better afterwards.
You could have prolapsed your anus.
I could have ripped.
Dude,
something
I'm
out.
scared sometimes that if I ever have a shit big enough where I'm gonna like fucking. Listen to this. Ready?
Okay.
We're gonna say 5 months ago, because it was within when I'm 21, I think.
Okay.
Rock out my ass. Swear to God. I look at it. This thing's bigger than like the fucking hole going to the fucking pipes. Like,
Oh, you mean
I
like
was
the
I was like,
the
why?
drain of the toilet?
Yeah, I was like, there's no way this thing's going down there. So, rubber glove.
Oh,
You mashed it?
No, I grabbed it. Why would I mash it?
You're gonna be like, I gotta cut this. I gotta mash this. That's what goes down.
No, rubber glove. I fucking
How hard?
dude. This
How hard
thing,
was it?
Oh, it was, dude. Honestly, it felt like I picked up a rock.
It was dense.
Swear to
you
God.
know what that means?
I haven't.
Do you know what that means?
I didn't shit for like a week.
Water.
I don't drink
After
enough
or
water.
before?
Before. After
well,
that,
that'll do
dude.
it.
After that, I was like, I literally. After that day, I was like, I have to start. I was like, I have to drink more water. I started eating fucking raisins. Like fucking, I started eating oatmeal. There was oatmeal raisins. Like soon after, I was like, I ate like 17 of those. I was like, just fucking get the oatmeal in me, get the fiber, you know, whatever.
Just
But either way,
push everything out.
either way, I fucking rubber glove, grab it, toss it in a bag, a plastic bag, tie it tight, and go out, toss it in the garbage can.
Yo, fuck the garbage can. I would have been like, this is going on the farm forever. This is gone.
Garbage can.
You
And
should've
then-
taken a picture. I would love.
You should have fucking whacked somebody over the head with that thing.
Dude, this piece, I could describe it for you. It looked like a what am I trying, like a, not a pine cone. Yeah, maybe a pine cone.
Well, I mean, naturally they are like, because you know, like the full, like the
Yeah, but like
initial and then
but
like
like,
a pinch
so-
off.
so,
It's got
like-
the pine cone shit.
So yeah, maybe not in that sense, but this but more of like it looked like a bunch of little shit turds.
Yeah,
It's a
like
very
just
grotesque episode.
compact
It is,
together. Yeah, but it was hilarious.
Shannon always yells at me because she says we always talk about shit on this podcast, which like maybe we do, but
but shit
Not your
happens.
podcast.
what?
Not your podcast. If you don't
Yeah.
want to hear about shit, don't listen to it.
I don't remember how mine went down the toilet. I'm pretty sure I crushed it with the plunger enough times that it went down.
Yeah, I'm a pro at
But, like,
plunging
mine
now, by the
definitely-
way.
Mine definitely had there were corn bits in there.
Cornibitties.
Corn bits, yeah, for sure.
Do you guys ever eat corn then have diarrhea and it's not in your poop? It's just like
Just corn.
You're
just
shooting them
shitting
out of your
corn.
asshole.
I don't think I've ever had diarrhea post corn.
I'm not a big diarrhea guy.
Well,
Nope.
I'm a huge diarrhea guy. So I guess I am. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no. I took a
So I
shit
do
this
have to
morning
get.
though.
I do have to schedule another colonoscopy.
Hmm.
They're not bad. Well,
Wait,
I
which
say
one?
that-
Oh,
what are they?
I say that
Prostate
like-
is bad.
Prostate
What?
is bad, Dave. You get a finger up the.
Well, because I also had a prostate exam, and I didn't get like the full prostate exam. He just kind of, did one of these, and just to see if there was anything.
So you got molested by a doctor. That's what you got.
just to see if there was anything blocking it. But like,
Question.
Wait, which one's
Okay.
which? So
Might be a little not okay for the internet, but what's the difference between molestation and rape? I don't
well,
know
I
the
think-
difference.
I think molestation is just like.
touching.
I think it's saved for like little kids first of all. Like that, like the definition is like used for kids, and also like
You said it's safe for little kids.
oh, and I think
What?
rape implies penetration.
Okay, thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
I think
So, well, then, would you have been? Was what you experienced?
probably sexually assaulted, if anything, but he didn't actually.
Well, I know that.
It was like 2 fingers. Yeah. So Dave, because you were asking, a prostate exam is when they do
The finger.
I think it's these two. They go.
They're shoving.
They feel
Wait, is that when you're awake for?
that one you're awake for. And now, so like I said, I didn't have the full prostate exam. He just stuck it in to see if everything was blocking. But he put me in like the same position that you do for a prostate exam.
Yeah, they bend you over.
Now, well, no. They do it different now. So I'm gonna demonstrate. I'm gonna try to get. So it's like.
It's a fucking fatal position.
Yeah, they tell you to lay on your side, and then you hug your knees to your chest.
That really opens things up, I imagine.
Oh, sure does. So that's the process, and then the colonoscopy, which was honestly the worst part about the colonoscopy is the prep, because you have to not eat for the day before, and you're taking laxatives, so you're just
draining everything out of you.
Everything's coming
I
out.
feel like that's the camera then, right?
That's the camera, and let me tell you,
Because they need a clean colon for that.
And when I got mine, I was so pissed when he said this, but when I had mine, my colon was so inflamed that he only went in like an inch, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I went through hell, drinking that fucking laxative and shitting my brains out just so you can go, oh, done, okay, and then pull it out. Go in farther next time.
Go in all the way.
The one time I was in,
but the anesthesia for a colonoscopy is great.
Yeah.
Makes you feel nice.
Why can't they keep you awake for that?
I don't know.
I mean, what is it, like a camera like that's this big?
yeah, I feel like if you're,
Well, it's long. Like it can go far into you.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like that's not going to affect the way you feel. You might feel some pressure, but
I could just feel it go down my butt right
look it
now,
up.
dude.
listen,
Look it up.
fucking girls and guys doing anal every day. There's probably somebody doing anal right now.
Yeah, but that's not going up into your like.
Yeah, but like the colon's not that long.
Okay, so it goes up into your large intestine, though. Like it doesn't just stay in your colon. Your colon is your large intestine. Like it's kind of like
It's the end of it, yeah.
yeah.
Well, because I figured it was called a colonoscopy. They just do the colon.
Well, they shove it up.
They go in.
Dude, what if they like have it pop out?
Maybe.
Is that possible?
Pop out your what, Dave?
Your mouth?
Dave, you know how there's miles of intestines in you.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, what if they had like miles of the snake cam?
Well, then, yeah, I'm sure they could probably weave it enough.
Apparently, if you weren't sleeping, it could probably hurt. So that's why.
Oh, okay. Well, so it's not like you're gonna, it's not like you're gonna like bleed out or something. Like if you were awake during like surgery or some shit,
No.
something could go more wrong.
So the one time I was in, I think it was 8th grade, maybe, I don't know. I told my mom that I didn't feel good. My stomach hurt. But I just didn't want to go to school.
Cool.
That is the last time. There's more to the story. This is the last time at that day I was ever going to lie saying that I did not feel good because of what happened, what I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
I go there. They take an x-ray of my stomach. They say, yeah, you're constipated.
Did your stomach actually hurt that day or no?
Now, I mean, it hurt kind of when I woke up, but like, I was just like, oh, like I was being dramatic, and I just really didn't want to go to school.
Right.
I had to drink this fucking nasty ass, like blueberry something, and I couldn't like, it was like something like this, like it was like this much of this. They were like, you have to drink this all in 7 minutes. They said 7 minutes.
What happens in 7 minutes?
Well, they want to keep it in a timely fashion. Don't want to hold up everything.
So now, was that the stuff? Was that a laxative?
It
or
was like
that
a
the stuff so they can look inside you.
I
the
don't
for
quite
the CAT scan.
Yeah, I think it was that stuff. So
I hate that stuff.
So this stuff, it made every sip I took, I gagged, and then they were like, "Oh, we could add a little Sprite to it." It was Sprite Zero.
Oh. Spike it for me.
They said, yeah, it was Sprite. I gave it to them. It was Sprite Zero. So we could add a little bit to it, but we can't add much, But gave it to me.
Now,
Go ahead.
I've had a CAT scan done before, and they gave me like the last time I was when I was at the hospital down here because I was having severe stomach pains. They just gave me a shot. To my recollection, I didn't drink any. I know I didn't drink anything, but I'm pretty sure it was just a shot. And they were like, "You might feel warm in the groinal region." it's like okay, like it's gonna feel like you pissed yourself. And I was like, "All right, sounds good." But I didn't drink anything. They just gave me a shot.
I don't know if that's different stuff, but I'm pretty sure the stuff Dave and I are talking about is so they can like see the flow of the liquid through your body.
Maybe that makes sense.
something
That's
like
what I thought
that.
they were. It made it sound like that's what they were doing because again, like I was having stomach pains, but I don't remember drinking anything.
I don't know.
But I was sitting in the I don't know if it was like the waiting. It was the waiting room, I guess. But with our mom, and I'm drinking this, and I'm like gagging every time I take a sip. Then she puts a Sprite in, still tastes horrible, and I'm looking at the time every time. I'm like, I
only have 4 minutes left.
I can't finish this. I'm fucking like sitting here, 12 years old or whatever. I was young.
Yeah.
And I can't do this. Mom was yelling at me to fucking drink this shit. I'm like,
you know what you got to do, Dave? In that moment, you just got to stand up, got to take a knee, and just plug the nose and chug.
There was no
Dave,
way.
Did they give it to you in like the triangular cup?
No, it was a white bottle, or it was like a white something. I think.
Whenever I was in the hospital or at the doctor's, they would always give me this triangular cup to drink that stuff out of, and I was just like, I don't want to see a triangular cup ever again.
Dude, that stuff. That's why I don't tell anything about my fuck. If I have stomach pain or anything, I'm sucking it up.
So how bad were you acting, Dave? That like mom felt the need to take you to the doctor,
or how good were you acting?
That's what I meant. Like how bad were you acting like the pain was?
I think I was like, and I think I was bringing up too. I know.
Well, you were doing what?
Yeah, it hurts, Ma.
Yeah, that'd be worthy of a
it was something like that.
You gotta the stomach pains. You gotta be careful because you'll feel like a cough or like a little stuffed up. That's a safe bet. Stomach pains you can't see. You can't explain how it feels.
Yeah, and that's why I don't care to do anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a bad idea. I'll talk to you about that another time. But so before I ever went to the like hospital and before I actually like got the colonoscopy and I actually knew what was wrong with me, I went to urgent care, right?
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, you're constipated." Now, let me tell you what was actually happening. My colon was so inflamed that caca could not come out.
Yeah.
So they were like, "Oh, you're constipated." They took an x-ray. And I was like, "Oh, okay." So they gave me the biggest bottle of laxatives you ever see in your life. It's stuff that you mix into your shit.
Yeah.
Or not into your shit, but into your water or whatever. So I go home, and for the next week, I'm drinking laxatives with nowhere for the caca to go.
So you're just backed up with liquids.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so, stuff it works its way out, but it's so painful. And I'm just like, guys, like looking back, I want to go back to that urgent care and like tell everyone to fuck off because I was not constipated. I mean, yeah, but that's not what it was. But I was so mad when I found out what was actually wrong because I was like, shouldn't these fucks at urgent care have known what the fuck was actually wrong with me?
Dude, that's why I hate urgent care. urgent care sometimes
is not the best place. Like when I had those stomach pains that I had like a year and a half ago or whatever it was, I went to urgent care and I was told that it was my appendix and I had appendicitis, so I had to get an appendectomy. Mm-hmm. And I was like, fuck, that's a lot of that's insane. And so that's probably why they gave me the shot, was because I wasn't like, when I got to the hospital, that's when they took the CAT scan and they gave me the shot because they didn't need to see fluid flowing through my body because it wasn't my stomach, it was my appendix, supposedly. And then they were just like, oh, it's not your appendix. We can't even find your appendix. And I go, I'm sorry. What? Now, like, granted, the appendix is like this big.
Thought it was
like,
bigger.
No, it's very small. It's literally just like a little like skin tag that hangs off one of your fucking other organs.
And I heard that it can go like it can work its way anywhere in your body. Like it doesn't have
Your
necessarily have to
appendix?
be in one spot. Like it can be like, oh yeah,
I mean, it's like I think it's like attached to one of your like intestines or something. So like
but,
maybe it can
some
like move
people,
it.
like it can like I've heard of like people having their appendix like up here.
I don't
Hey,
know
does
about
anybody
that.
else feel their heartbeat right here, or is my heart down here?
No, Dave, your heart.
It's
I feel it. That's where it is.
Okay, you know because
Your heart's not here, Dave.
I mean,
You're aware of that, right?
it's
I-
like more.
I thought it was like in this jet. Like I knew it was on the
your
left
heart's
side.
like low and like it's like down. Like
Well,
in
I
this
don't like that.
vicinity.
Because to me, like you know how
Okay.
you know how your stomach is like it's not
Then
actually.
fucking kill yourself. I don't know.
You know how your stomach is not actually like this whole thing. It's like just
Yeah.
down here.
Uh-huh.
So like me, like up here, it's like oh, this is where my heart should be, and then down here, I'm like this is in the wrong spot, to me.
That is the correct spot.
So it freaked me
But
out.
anyways,
I think your lungs are here, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
your lungs are here, and your lung is over one of your one of your hearts. As I said, one of your lungs is over your heart. But anyways, so I went to the hospital, and they're like, we can't even see your appendix because like they're like, there's no way it's inflamed, otherwise we would see it. And so I was like, okay, well then what the fuck's wrong with me? And they go, well, maybe you're constipated. So they were like, eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. They're like, eat the fruits that have skins that you can eat, so like apples and pears. Eat a lot of those. That'll help a lot. And I go, okay. So for the next week, I ate nothing but apples and pears, and didn't shit any more than normal.
I'm pretty sure what's better to do is to have the juices of those things because you don't want to have the.
I bought
skin.
V8 juice too.
I don't think the skin's not good for you. I don't.
They said the skin specifically is the part that you want.
But the skin doesn't get digested. Like they told, this is what they told me, but I don't think the skin gets like digested well enough. So
I don't know. I
can,
think
like,
they wanted fiber.
this is for me. I don't know. If
Regardless, they were like, try this. And again, I didn't shit any more than normal. And eventually the pain just went away. But I was like, thank God it wasn't my appendix and you just couldn't find it properly.
Imagine
Because
if they took it out and they didn't, and then they were like, "Oh, this wasn't even the problem. You were just constipated."
God, yeah.
It's not like you
yeah,
need it
so-
anyways.
I mean, urgent care is good for like I've gone there
Stupid
whenever
shit.
I've sprained my ankle or like if you get a cut. That's what urgent care is good
Yeah.
for.
They're
Yeah.
like,
They
when you
literally-
need urgent care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if it's something that's going to be like, hey, you're going to need surgery for this later, or blah, blah, it's probably not the
Yeah.
best idea. Or like you don't exactly know what's going on. Urgent care is not the best.
Yeah, like when you can see the ailment, like when you know that you've broken or sprained your ankle, urgent care.
dude.
I got
like-
my COVID test at urgent care.
There you go.
When I didn't know what I did to my knee when I tore my meniscus, it took. So I went to urgent care. They said, "Oh yeah, you might have just sprained something in your knee, sprained your knee or something like that." I go, "All right, cool."
Okay.
But go to Excelsior. That's where I went after Excelsior Orthopedics, so they can look at it. I went there and they said, "Yeah, you sprained this. We'll give you a brace." So they gave me a brace with 2 metal bars in it, one on each side. They said, "But come back in next week or 2 weeks or something like that." I came back. They took the X-ray the first time, and then they were like, "Yeah, you sprained this." Then the next week they said something. I don't know what they did the next week, but then the third week they were like, "All right, go get an MRI and then come to us." So it took them 3 weeks, first of all, to get an MRI. And then they were like, "Yeah, you tore your meniscus. You're going to need surgery." I'm like, you could fucking tell me that the first time, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Because like, things could have been so much better if they caught it the first time around.
Yeah.
and by weeks, I meant to say visits because I hurt my knee February. I didn't get surgery until June 5th.
Ooh.
How did you hurt your knee again?
We don't know. I woke up. I think I did it at work because I do like a lot of twisting. But they said sometime like the one lady, the PA, she said that she tore her meniscus simply by just bending down to get something off the bottom shelf at a grocery store.
Yeah. Bending down to get something off the grocery shelf. Yeah.
So
That's an older lady though. Like she could have just been.
Yeah.
Like,
but like I mean, people. All right. Anyways,
I was like, this
also
bitch
could've
getting
been
on her knee. This
she
bitch
also
getting on her
could've-
knees too much.
Yeah, she could have been getting railed. You know, you never know.
Could you
So-
imagine tearing something while you're fucking
But because
Oh,
like
I'm
my
sure it
leg
happens all the
hurt.
time.
all the time,
Because my leg
Like,
hurt, but I
that
didn't
shows.
think about
Next
it.
time into the hospital.
or like throwing out your back while you're just like, you know, like you're just like.
Yeah, we don't need a presentation.
She'd be like, "Are you done already?" You'd be like, "Nah, bitch."
Can we just take a second and look at Joe's arms real quick? Joe, hold up your arms. Hold up one of your arms. Look at how fucking
What?
that card takes up your entire arm. Put your arm. Look at it.
Yeah,
Look how skinny his arms are.
Is that regulation size of a playing card?
it
Or
is.
bigger?
Yeah, you want me to get a playing
Are
card
you
to show you?
fucking
I do.
kidding me,
I do. Could
bro?
you get a 7 of clubs and put it up to there?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Because I feel like Tyler, show up a 7 of clubs. That looks smaller than what's on his arm. Dude, if this card is the same size,
Do you need the 7 of clubs, or can I get any card?
a 7 of
It
clubs
doesn't
would be nice, but
I mean, it doesn't have to be a 7 of clubs.
That's all right. These cards are in perfect order, so it doesn't matter.
Jesus Christ, of course they are.
7 of clubs, right?
Yeah. Oh my god.
it's a little bigger.
It's a little bit.
Just
This
'cause
card is
just-
actually probably smaller than, because like she literally put the card up to me, and put it and like traced it. So, but yeah, this card
So
is a little bit smaller than the actual card on my arm. But yeah,
Dave, hold the card up to your arm.
okay, why not?
it's pretty close though. The border just goes a little bit wide there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
about it.
See what you got, Dave.
I don't have the 7 of clubs, so I don't feel like looking for it. But
I know what we're doing for the thumbnail. We're just gonna. This is what we're gonna do. Wow.
I can't see it that way. Let me do it on this arm actually, because
You got too much ink on
I
there.
got too much ink.
But Jank, look at that. She's fucking.
I popped a pimple right here. Can you tell?
Cool, dude.
Nice,
Fucking-
Dave. I've got another thing that I want to talk to you guys about. So, like, while I was grocery shopping today, another grocery shopping story.
Okay.
These cards smell new still. It's very nice.
You want to take a second? got a little stuck there.
So,
Nice.
anyways, so I was doing some grocery shopping, and I got to the self checkout. We went to Walmart, Shannon and I went to Walmart, and we get to the self checkout, and we're like done with everything. Scan, about to pay, and I go, oh shit, I forgot Tic Tacs.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
So I'm looking around because I'm like, I know
Tic
Tic
Tacs.
Tacs are never, they're never like in the candy aisle. Tic Tacs are always in they're always
TikToks
in
are
like
on your phone. Tic Tacs are what's in the
Tic
store.
Tacs. Sorry, Tic Tacs are always at like they're always at the checkout. Like
Yeah,
they're
they're
always
impulse
right there,
buys.
the impulse buy. Yeah, it's an impulse buy for sure. So I was like, oh shit, I need them. But the only ones they had were the fucking big ones. Like you can see it actually back there, the yellow thing. That's like that big
Yeah,
box.
$2.99.
Yeah, with $3.34.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I was. Yeah, it might have been.
Fucking. So now I had to write this down because I knew I was forgetting. I realized in the past couple of weeks because I've bought. This is my third container of Tic Tacs. Not the big
Why?
ones, but like
Buying Tic Tac. Are you
Because
80 years old?
I have an addiction to the Fruit Adventure Tic
buy-
Tacs.
Okay,
Oh,
you
those
can
are
either
good.
You can be under 10 or over 70 to buy Tic Tacs.
Dude,
those are the,
I don't know what
those
to
are the-
do.
Buy gum.
I have gum.
Just eat the gum.
Why are you buying Tic Tacs? You
Shut
freak?
I don't know because I'm not buying the mint Tic Tacs. I'm buying the fruit Tic Tacs.
Dude. Okay, first of all, I would agree with you that they're very delicious.
They are.
But if
I haven't had a Tic Tac in 15 years.
I can't stop eating them. I brought this home today. I've eaten easily 3 dozen Tic Tacs.
dude, they're so good. Like when I get a thing of Tic Tacs, that thing is gone within 5 minutes.
The small containers, yeah, that's what I like. I bought 2, or I bought 1 last week, and the week before I also bought one of those small containers. So like that week, it was gone.
Fruit
Easy.
Adventure is by far the best
The
Tic
best.
Tacs out there. When
Because
somebody
like the
says,
orange,
"Hey,"
orange Tic Tacs are fantastic, but you buy Fruit Adventure.
some dude offered me a Tic Tac. He was like, "Now I've never been offered a Tic Tac ever in my life, except for this
Never.
guy." And he goes, "Do you want a Tic Tac?" And I'm like, "Sure."
What do you want, my fucking
And
number too, dude? What the fuck?
He was like,
offer me a Tic Tac.
I like literally after he gave it to me, like it was 2 mint ones because I don't eat mint Tic Tacs.
Yeah, so he thought your breath smelled bad.
So I was like, I turned around because I think it was at work. I was like, I don't think I can ever smell my breath when I do this. By the way,
I think it's a myth.
I think it's a
don't know if
myth.
it actually works.
So I did that. And I was like, okay, it smells like it regularly does. If that actually works, but I popped the mints in my mouth and I go, these fucking mint Tic Tacs are horse shit.
Yeah.
They're terrible.
Yeah, I don't get mint. Fuck mint.
Yeah,
Tic
because they're
Tacs.
fucking Tic Tacs, and I feel like this only works like if your breath is like
Wrong. Like if you
real
just
bad.
ate 3 onions.
If something died in there.
If you just ate
So,
3
like,
onions with garlic
I
powder
don't
on
eat
it.
Tic Tacs for like the mintiness because again I don't have the mint ones. I eat them as a candy. It's just a more convenient candy because I can I pop them in. I suck on them for 3 seconds, and then I bite down on those motherfuckers. And they just crumble. They just turn to mush in your mouth within seconds.
I mean, honestly, I could go with some Tic Tacs right now.
You guys are
So I
fucking
wanted to
crazy.
ask that as like that that segment that I introduced fucking weeks ago with the soup. That whole is it weird thing.
Is it weird that you're buying this so often? Yes.
I have a Tic Tac addiction now.
The fact that you were like, "Oh, I forgot Tic Tac."
I forgot to. That's the part that's the problem,
Yeah.
right? Thank you. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't sane here. Something's wrong.
It'd be better if you said, "Oh, I forgot soup." You know, I
did
forgot
not
to pick up
forget. 'Cause,
soup.
like it's been cold this week, but like I didn't want soup. I got got some other stuff.
Yeah.
Also, fucking Walmart's out here being racist as shit.
Whoa.
Hey, that's a big swing.
Yeah.
That's all right. Think about this. Are you gonna call out Walmart right now? Are you?
Yeah, I am. Are we fucking ready for this? All
All
right.
right, let's hear it.
I had to buy ground beef because I want to make some tacos.
Wait.
this week, right?
Race. Okay. Anyway, no, go ahead. I was gonna say racist towards who?
Racist is when you don't like like a certain race because of something like the color of their skin.
Yeah, well, listen to this. Okay, maybe not. I mean, I'm still going to call it racist, but so
I was gonna say if it's towards a white person, it's not really.
I
Racist.
bet
I
this won't be
bought-
racist.
I bought ground beef because I want to make tacos. So
Okay.
I need taco seasoning.
Okay, so far so good.
So where do you find the taco seasoning?
Mexico.
In the
Oh.
seasoning in
In
the
the-
spices aisle.
Yeah.
Aisle.
Yeah.
No,
So I go to the
okay.
spices and I see taco seasoning. I'm like, oh, perfect. But
Okay.
I don't want McCormick taco seasoning. I get what Mom gets, Dave, the old El Paso.
Yeah. It's
So
got
I'm like,
the.
all right, yellow package. So I see one yellow package up there, but it was like shoved into another box, like some like customer put it there because they found the other taco seasoning that they actually wanted. So they put it up there, and it was the spicy kind, or the hot and spicy, or something like that. And I go, I don't want hot and spicy. I just want original taco seasoning. So I'm like, Walmart must not have it, or like they ran out of it, or whatever. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll just buy the McCormick. So I'm like walking up and down the aisles, doing some grocery shopping. I get to a couple aisles up. They have a section labeled Hispanic. Old El Paso taco seasoning. It's like, you're fucking putting Old El Paso away from all the other taco seasonings. Literally every other brand, McCormick. Other brands I can't remember the name of because McCormick is the only one that I looked at.
McCormick.
Every other brand of taco seasoning was there in the spice aisle. And then I get over to the Hispanic aisle and they've got fucking beans, queso, and Old El Paso taco seasoning. And I go, unfucking believable.
I don't think that's racist.
Yeah, I wanna put this on record. You're leaning way too hard into this. This isn't racist whatsoever.
No, racist was the best term I could think of.
And two, they have a Hispanic aisle at Walmart.
Yeah, they
No, they
that
have
at Wegmans,
they have a Hispanic. They have a.
What about a Hispanic?
They have a They have a Hispanic section in a separate aisle.
Oh.
They don't get their whole. They don't get their own aisle.
They have that. I mean, they have that at Wegmans too. It's like the what?
Target doesn't have that.
What is it called at Wegmans though? It's not Hispanic. It's like
They're like the culturally different aisle.
I think it's the foreign aisle.
Oh
They have
no!
they have ramen, and like they have but they're from out of the country. I think is why that's there.
That's what I would assume is that like
So I'm looking
I don't
up right now to see if Old El Paso was actually from Mexico. I don't.
Isn't there an El Paso, Texas though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Texas, last time I checked, was in America.
Yeah, but it's old El Paso.
Oh,
Yeah.
old, yeah.
Oh, it's not the new. I don't know how to find it.
All I'm saying is that Walmart is separating because it has a Spanish name on it. Separating.
Doesn't
it
it
from
have a
the other-
sombrero on it too?
Like McCormick is very clearly like Irish or Scottish, you know, fucking white as shit. Whereas Old El Paso is fucking Hispanic. So they were like, put it in a separate aisle. We don't want to hear what the other taco seasonings. Racist.
So Old El Paso is owned by General Mills.
General Mills has a factory in Buffalo. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, so the name is a reference to the city of El Paso, Texas, and the historical old period when Texas was part of Mexico. So, I mean, tomato.
Walmart separating based off of the fact that it has a Spanish name could be considered.
Well, they have the old El Paso in that aisle. They were just out of it.
No, Dave. Some customer came and put that packet of seasoning in a separate box that was for another seasoning because they were like, "Oh, I found the McCormick seasoning."
I don't want this Mexican shit. And then
They just kind of tossed it. You know, like I did with my crackers. I dropped them in the cereal aisle because I was like, I don't need crackers. I have crackers at home.
Mm-hmm.
So I dropped them in the cereal because crackers are very clearly not cereal, but they come in a very similar box.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't think we're the right demographic to be.
No, but like I'm just saying, I was a little bit. I was a little bit caught off guard when I went up 3 aisles and saw Hispanic, and I went, "Wait a second, do I see yellow boxes over there with yellow packets of taco seasoning?"
The fact that they have like their own like Hispanic section is kind of weird because Wegmans just has like I think it's the foreign section.
Yeah,
this was like a whole aisle, and then one section of this aisle. It wasn't like different countries. It was just Hispanic, and then was like canned vegetables.
Oh, so it wasn't even a whole aisle. It was
No, it was not a whole aisle. It was one this bit, like the size of my room section of an aisle.
How funny would it be if they built a wall around that section? And you have to open it to get to it.
You have to bring your passport with you to go there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to purchase 1 packet of Old El Paso.
Point of the story is I got my Old El Paso taco seasoning, and I was happy. Because I don't trust McCormick. McCormick, they don't know how to make tacos.
Yeah.
The Hispanics do.
Yeah, because the Hispanics.
Evidently, the Hispanics know how to. Because it's in there.
Well, it's a good thing we gave them their own section then.
It is a good thing, I guess. They did have all of the taco ingredients ready. Like they had those, like the hard shells that you can buy. They had soft shell. I don't think they had soft shell taco or soft shell tortillas there. They had hard shell tortillas.
You ever have a tamale?
Nope.
I want to try one of those. They look good.
Cool.
I'm just saying. Yeah, Joe, you're freaking out over here because of a racist aisle.
I don't
in
even know what a
Walmart.
tamale is. Like I don't even like the only thing when I think of tamales, I think of hot tamales, like the red chewy candy. So
It's
What's
like
the weirdest food you've ever eaten?
I don't know. I feel like I eat pretty standard food.
yeah, I don't like weird food.
I've had
so.
alligator before.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I've had that at the fair actually. So alligator.
You'd think I would have had that. You're living in Florida, but I haven't.
I had an ostrich burger.
Oh yeah, you told us.
I had a bison burger once. I guess that's about as
Yeah.
weird as it gets.
It's the same thing as a fucking cow, dude. It's just
Just bigger, beefier.
It's just a bison.
I don't know. I've also had frog legs. You guys ever have frog legs?
No.
How do you eat frog legs? Like,
Same way as a chicken wing.
or sorry, how do you prepare frog legs?
I don't know how they prepare it, but they taste. They eat them just like a chicken wing, just a little chicken wing. You just kind of.
There's not a lot of meat on those.
No.
I feel like it's a lot of rubber.
Oh, they're probably fried.
It was pretty close to chicken, honestly. I know people
Yeah.
say that, but it was pretty close.
I feel like a grilled frog leg might be, decent.
Yeah.
I don't know if I deep fry one like you would like a chicken wing, but like grill a frog.
No. Yeah, I think it was like
I'd be
Gorilla
down for
frog?
that. Yeah.
gorilla frog.
Have you ever tried grilled wings?
Yeah. I should get
place-
our bones.
The place I go to, there's this place called Autobahn North. I think I've told you about it, but I
Yeah,
think I told you
many
about it.
times.
So what they do, they shake the wings, in the hot sauce. Only place I've ever had put medium or hot wings on the grill. They shake them in the sauce, then they put them on the grill, and then they put a little more sauce on them. Oh.
Yeah. So the only way I get wings down here, because nobody knows how to fry like deep fry wings like we do, I always get them grilled, and then they're crispy enough for me to consume properly.
See, I'm not a big like they have to be crispy guy. If they're wings, they're wings. I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm not, because like the problem with wings outside of Buffalo is they're very just rubbery. Like if they're not crispy back home, they're still crispy enough to enjoy. But like here, it's just like, the skin is flappy still. Like it's still basically alive.
I'm a fan of flap skin, man. So
Yeah,
not
Tyler,
a
you
fan of flap
you
skin.
for some reason, Tyler, like Little Caesars wings, and those things are fucking nasty.
I've never had their wings, but I want to try them.
They're not good. But okay, so my recommendation, if you're gonna get Little Caesars wings, don't get any sauce and just have them
Plain?
with just like the pepper that they put on them. And I mean, they're not good. Like they make you feel like a piece of shit while you're eating them. But they got like
Listen, I eat 7-Eleven chicken sticks, so
those are good though. Like those are known to be good.
yeah, but like it's a gas station.
Yeah, but like 7-Eleven's known for their good food though.
Their food.
Like if you were getting 7-Eleven, or if you were getting this from like if you were getting this from like the corner gas station that no one's ever heard of, that's weird. But like 7-Eleven's known to have good food.
I like gas station food.
Yep.
I
I love like I've gotten wings from 7-Eleven before.
Is there anything better than going into like a 7-Eleven and just getting a bunch of snacks?
no.
Or any gas station for that
No.
matter? Just pick it. You
I
can
keep
just
dripping
First of all,
condensation
and they're
on
all
myself right now.
they're all cheap there. It's always like, hey, get 2 for $1.
Yeah,
get these
the fucking
99
5
cents.
for $4 on the rollers. Give me 5 chicken sticks right now. And I know they're not called chicken sticks, but it's a stick of chicken, so that's what I'm going to call it.
Chicken taquitos, chicken roller, buffalo
It's
taquito.
it's a chicken roller, because I don't like I get the taquitos, but it's the solid.
Yeah. The one time the lady,
Beats.
it was buffalo chicken roller. The lady put it on a hot dog roll for me.
Oh, love God
I-
bless her soul.
First time I ever had that, and I was like, I opened it up, I go, oh.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
get
God.
I get 2 Italian sausages that I'll put on the buns, and then I'll get 3 chicken rollers, and I'm just like, God.
See, I know that 7-Eleven has good food. I've only gotten it like once or twice. I really got to start going there again, like more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
so
I don't
affordable.
often go there, but yeah, it's nice and affordable.
I don't recommend getting their don't get like bags of chips and shit there, because that's gonna get pretty pricey. But like their food,
I think
Very
bags of chips are pretty. I mean, because you can get like there's the bag of chips that is like the regular snack size that you get
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Subway or something like that. Then they've got like that halfway between that and a big
and
one,
a full bag,
and that's like
Those are the shit though.
those are like
They are.
$1.99. It's like
Because you can just eat those and not feel bad.
yeah. But like if you're gonna go like a full bag of chips, you want to go to like a grocery store, because it's gonna be cheaper at fucking Walmart than it is at 7-Eleven.
Well, because at Wegmans they're like 2 for something,
yeah, always having those sales.
But
Always doing deals.
I mean, there's nothing better than just going, hey, let's go to 7-Eleven real quick. And
Dude,
then
yeah,
you just
let's
get a
run
shit ton of
by-
snacks.
To get taquitos for days.
Yeah, you
Ben
get
and Nick gave me
taquitos,
some
you get
shit
fucking chips.
the one
you get
time
some,
for
you
getting
get some
taquitos.
Arnold Palmer iced teas.
Oh yeah,
For
man.
$1, 99
99
cents even, not
dude.
even $1.
You can't beat that.
Candy. You can't be like some king size candy shit.
Oh, for sure.
Reese's cups.
Pick me up, Kenny. Yeah.
And then you top it off with a little container of Tic Tacs.
Dreams ruined.
I've never had 7-Eleven pizza before, though.
Yeah, I've never had their pizza.
Probably good.
I had Sunoco, the Sunoco at Center and Union. By the way, they have it's like they make food. They have burgers.
Burgers?
They have burgers. They have. I got a chicken finger sub there, or sandwich. Delicious. Got bacon.
See,
on
now
it.
that like Wawa, how I talked about Wawa multiple times, they're a gas station, but they have multiple other foods. So like I get, their subs all the time, and
It was good.
Wawa
That
knows
place,
what's up.
that Crosby's place right by my house is pretty good pizza. Dave.
Oh wait.
Not right at the corner of my street, but like across from Route 16.
Okay, yeah, that is. Oh, yeah, because it used to be something else, and I was like, wait, they changed it to Crosby's now. I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
If I could just always get gas station food instead of having to, function on anything else. Like if gas stations sold breakfast,
The one right
Some
by me
do.
does.
really?
Some do.
Damn. 7-Eleven
They got-
doesn't.
Like the
It's like good
Sunoco, they
sandwich.
have like a bagel and egg sandwich or something like that.
Wawa has what they call sizzlers, and you can essentially get like an off-brand McDonald's. What's the pancake and sausage?
Oh no,
McGriddle?
I would not trust. I would
McGriddle.
not trust that. from a
Well,
gas
they
station.
don't do pancakes; they do waffles instead. And Wawa's Sizzler waffles and sausage. Woo!
Tim Hortons was doing that waffle sandwich for a
I
while.
wanted to try that so bad. Oh no, they had a French toast one too, and I want to try the French toast one.
Yeah.
That thing was so. I had so many of those.
Oh,
But anyways, let's wrap this up, shall we? Let's stop talking about
Okay.
food because I'm fucking starving now.
Okay.
Dave, where can the people find? Oh, sorry, do trivia. I'm sorry,
Oh, yeah.
I keep forgetting about that. I'm gonna make another drink while we're getting that set up.
Okay. You're just gonna have a drink after the podcast?
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll do half a drink and finish this before the podcast is over. Oh, a lot of water just poured into that.
What'd you think? That's why I said you should have had a tumbler. Well, I'm done with my drink, so I don't getting up to get another one.
It's fine, Dave. You don't have to get another one.
Tyler, give me that permission.
Already did.
Oh wow! Look at
Wow.
it
On
go!
top of the game right now.
Yup.
Give me a number, somebody.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The Da Vinci Code repeats the myth that the glass pyramid in front of the what is that?
Louvre.
Louvre?
Just the Louvre.
The Louvre consists of how many panes? Huh?
See, now I've never read the Da Vinci Code, but I've watched the Da Vinci Code.
With Tom Yanks.
Did you say Tom Yanks?
Yeah.
I have no idea, so I'm just gonna take a guess.
The Da Vinci Code repeats the myth that the glass pyramid in front of the Louvre consists of how many panes? How
I
many
feel like-
panes?
This doesn't make sense. And not that it doesn't make sense, but like it doesn't work with the story, but I'm going to put it.
Glass pyramid
I'm locked in.
in front of the Louvre consists of how many panes? I'm gonna say.
I'm not writing mine down, so I'm just gonna say it out loud.
Okay.
I'll go first.
All right, go.
Go ahead, Tyler.
I'm gonna go with 13.
I should change my answer, but
13.
I went with 7.
I went with 666.
Oh,
Why do they need that many panes of window panes, dude?
okay.
Uh,
It's the white, right?
yeah, click the white.
I don't believe Joe.
You watched the movie, you fuck.
You can't fucking see it, but that says 666.
I bet it does. You can't brag because you got. It's not like you guessed that. You watched the movie.
I did guess it. I haven't seen the movie in years. I was just like, okay, this movie's kind of about religious
Yeah, but
shit.
that
Let's go
number sticks
666.
out. That number sticks out. Me and Dave are like, oh, how many reasonable amounts of
Yeah, but
glass-
it's a glass pyramid. Why would you think they had 3 panes of glass?
Can you read the question again?
Who said 3? Nobody.
Repeat.
Tyler said 3.
He said
I said
13.
I had said
Oh.
13.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
said
I thought you 3.
That the glass pyramid in front of the Louvre consists of how many panes? Well, I don't know what a fucking
Fucking
glass pyramid's made out
It's a
of.
fucking pyramid. It's made out of glass.
Yeah, so we'll
It
get
said-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to 13 on each side.
Okay, that would be 13
That's not
times
enough?
fucking 4. That would be 13 times 4 then.
No, because each side's 1. Or
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's all one pane.
Either way, we didn't know what the fuck was going on in this question.
We didn't know that it was a fucking not possible amount. I was picturing, honestly, just a pane of
Okay,
glass.
but listen, it says a myth. So how many panes does it actually have? I got the question right, so I still get the 2 points. But how many
I don't
panes
fucking know.
does it actually have?
I don't know what the Louvre is.
Yeah, what the fuck
Is
is the
it-
Louvre?
The Louvre is in. I can't even fucking talk to you guys.
Listen,
That
just
sounds like
'cause
a
I don't eat
bathroom.
Tic Tacs. I'm fucking sorry, dude.
Yeah, and
I got
and
2 points.
You're saying, oh, I can't even talk to you guys. You said you haven't seen this in a while, so you know what the Louvre is then.
Yeah, I know what the Louvre is. The Louvre is a monument in Paris, Steve.
Well, yeah, I got that, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what it looks like. I've never seen it. I didn't know there was a pyramid in front of it.
Yeah, there's a glass pyramid. How many panes does the glass pyramid have?
Okay, my fucking.
It has 673.
Oh, that's such a big myth. Why are they gonna use the devil's fucking number?
Because it has to do with, like, the Da Vinci Code has to do with the fucking, like, religion and shit. So, like, they bring the devil into it.
That was fucking stupid.
Either way, got 2 points. That's week number 4. So, Dave, you're at 3. Tyler, you're at 2. I am currently at 4.
Close game.
What do we play to again?
6 weeks. So 2 weeks to go.
I have to get something.
Dave, where can the people find you?
I'm gonna get something tomorrow. You can find me _David Sharkey _ is my Instagram. Any other social medias are gonna be there. Eat of the week. I wanted to get Carbones. I'm gonna get Carbones, and I'm just gonna say Carbones. What are those wings called? Either way, there's a type of wings there that I want to get, and I think I'm gonna get those tomorrow. And that is everything, right? Socials, eat of the week.
Did you say what your actual eat of the week was, or did you say what it's going to be?
It's going to be that. Because I don't have anything. I could just say a chicken waffle sandwich, but I said that last week.
That's fair.
Because those things are delicious, by the way.
Dave, for next week, I have just one request.
No.
Sit on your goddamn hands so that you do not touch the microphone as much as you do.
I literally grabbed it once, and that was this time.
Yeah, but all I hear is the fucking tapping and the springs and everything. I swear to God.
Hey, Joe, I have one request. If you could not do that for next week, that'd be great.
Yeah, no problem, Dave. I got you. Tyler, where can the people find you?
Well, thanks there, Joe. You can find me on Instagram at TylerS917. You can follow my Magic account at TylerSMagic52. My eat of the week is going to be, I went to Garden View last Friday or Saturday. I got breakfast there with my mom and my grandmother. I had a fucking steak and banana pepper omelet. It was to die for. Okay.
I didn't know Garden View served breakfast.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the best. Home fries, delicious. Eggs, good.
I forgot to order bacon, though.
Oh.
I figured it would come with it, and then when it didn't, I was like,
Didn't come with bacon. And you didn't ask afterwards? You were like, hey, can I get some bacon too?
no.
Damn.
Tyler, do you go to work tomorrow? Or do you go to work today?
I'm home tomorrow. I was at work today.
We should get breakfast tomorrow.
No, I have to work, but we could probably work in breakfast.
You guys you're planning a date right in front of me?
Yeah, because you're not here, bitch. Yeah, I was just thinking Garden View.
We'll talk it over. We'll talk. Do you wanna go like super early?
Yeah, like if I get home from work, like what time do you start work?
What time do they open?
Like 8.
We'll talk about it after the.
We'll talk about it.
Anyways, okay, as for myself, you can follow me on my photography Instagram at Sharky_photography. You can follow me on my regular Instagram at Secret Agent Sharky. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Joe Sharky. My eat of the week was 2 days ago. I made steak and potatoes.
Steak and potatoes.
Yeah, oven roasted potatoes, a little bit of garlic on them. Some other seasonings as well, but the steak was phenom, and I'm having leftovers of that because I made 2 steaks technically. I'm having leftovers tonight, so delicious. Also, if you guys, I know that you probably both have grills, so if you wanted to grill a steak, you easily could. But if you didn't ever have a grill in your life, broiling steak is the best or the best thing.
Is a close second to grill.
Thank you, Dave. It's a close second to grilling steak.
Look at that. I know shit sometimes.
Yeah, so that was delicious, and I'm going to have more of that tonight, so I'm very excited for that. For the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at CSGPod. That is CSGPOD.
Can I
We are
change
also...
my eat of the week?
Yeah, go ahead.
I went to Off the Wall Sandwich Company with Benjamin McCosey, former host on this podcast.
R.I.P.
If you all know, R.I.P. We went there, and I just got the classic burger.
Didn't you say it was a sandwich company?
Yeah, but it's just like, it's burgers, chicken sandwiches.
Just things on bread.
Yeah, pretty much. But it was a good burger. It was a very good burger. It's it's where the Orchard Fresh used to be. Like, not where it used to be, but it's in that plaza, if you guys know where that is. Orchard Park, North Buffalo Road, over there.
Okay. Yeah, I know where that. Okay, yeah.
But good place to eat.
Sounds expensive.
I don't remember. I think it was like $30 for a drink. We both got a drink and a burger. So quite expensive, maybe.
Total was $30?
Yeah, total was $30.
Okay.
So it's 15. I just been home 15. I know that. It was $29.67 maybe.
That's not bad. Right. So the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter, CSGPod, CSGPOD. All of our Twitters are linked there. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel, the Shuffle Podcast. You can also follow and subscribe to the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, or basically anywhere you can find your podcasts that you listen to them. Again, please subscribe, because most of you that listen to this do not subscribe. So we really appreciate that if you can. Leave a like on the video. Smash that like button. Ring the bell. We'll accept anything. If you want to hire Tyler for magic, you can contact him. If you want to hire Dave for
sorting your mail,
you can contact him.
Hey.
And if you want to hire me for planning your Disney trip, you can contact me.
Look at that. We all got something special.
We all got something special
to the table.
Thank you guys very much for joining us. Thank you very much for listening and watching. We will catch you guys next week. Bye-bye, everyone.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, sorry.
You
Yeah.
finish?
Oh, fuck me in the ass.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Go. Chug.
Thank you. Oh, all the Jack was at the bottom of that drink.
All right, we'll talk to you next week.
Bye-bye, everyone.